Imagine trying to blow up a balloon. Now, imagine trying to blow up that same balloon inside a small, rigid glass jar. No matter how much air you blow in, the balloon cannot get bigger than the jar. The restriction isn't the air, it's the container. Welcome to Dr. Levitas. This is exactly what is happening to your muscles right now. You are training hard, you are eating right, but your muscles are literally trapped inside a tight biological shrink wrap called fascia. The viral truth is that you don't hit plateaus because your muscles can't grow. You hit plateaus because they have no room to grow. Today, we are going to learn how to stretch the bag. We will explore why Arnold Schwarzenegger was right about the pump decades before science caught up, why your fascia might look like dried beef jerky, and the specific extreme stretching protocols you need to remodel this tissue to unlock your true size. Please hit the like button and leave a comment. Your engagement is a huge help to the channel. First, let's define the bigger issue. Fascia is a connective tissue sheath that surrounds every muscle, bone, nerve, and organ in your body. But for muscle growth, we are concerned with the epimysium. This is the deep fascia that encases the muscle belly like a sausage casing. Fascia is incredibly tough. It has the tensile strength of steel, ounce for ounce. It is designed to keep your muscles compact and efficient. It prevents friction and allows force transfer. But here is the problem: fascia can become too tight. If this sheath becomes rigid and unyielding, it acts as a physical governor on hypertrophy. Your muscle fibers might want to hypertrophy, to get thicker, but if the casing won't stretch, the growth signal is blunted. You are literally fighting your own anatomy. Arnold Schwarzenegger famously compared the pump to an arousal sensation. But beyond the quote, he understood the biomechanics intuitively. He believed that the primary goal of the pump wasn't just blood flow, it was fascial expansion. When you pump blood into a muscle, you are increasing internal pressure. You're pushing against the walls of the room. Arnold would pump the muscle full of blood to maximize the pressure, and then he would pose and flex hard. This internal pressure forces the collagen fibers of the fascia to reorganize. Over time, if you consistently pressurize the bag eventually yields. It stretches. This creates room for new tissue to be deposited. Arnold didn't just build muscle, he built the space for it. But the pump alone isn't enough. The pump is temporary. To permanently change the structure of the fascia, you need loaded stretching. Fascia is adaptable. If you subject it to intense tension while the muscle is engorged with blood, you trigger a process called remodeling. Think of the fascia like a tangled fishing net. When you perform a loaded carry or a weighted hang at the end of a workout, when the muscle is fully pumped, you are physically pulling that net taut. This forces the collagen fibers to realign and lengthen. This technique, popularized by training systems like dog crap training, involves holding a heavy stretch for 60 to 90 seconds. It is excruciating. It feels like your skin is tearing. But that sensation is the fascia expanding. You are physically prying the doors open. Now, you can't stretch a dry bag, it will just tear. This brings us to the beef jerky effect. Healthy fascia is wet. It glides. It is lubricated by a substance called hyaluronic acid. This allows the layers of muscle to slide past each other without friction. However, if you are dehydrated, sedentary, or inflamed, your fascia dries out. The hyaluronic acid becomes sticky and glue-like. The layers adhere to each other. This is why stiff people can't grow muscle well. Their casing has turned into hardened leather. To fix this, you don't just need water, you need movement. Movement heats up the fascia, turning the gel back into a solution, the liquid, allowing it to hydrate. If you look flat and lack definition, your fascia is likely dehydrated and stuck to your muscle. This is where most people get it deeply wrong. They think foam rolling is about breaking up knots. You cannot physically break scar tissue with a piece of foam. You would need a hammer to do that. Foam rolling works through rehydration. Think of your muscle fascia like a dirty, dry sponge. When you press a foam roller into it, you are squeezing the old, stagnant fluid out of the tissue. When you release the pressure, fresh, nutrient-rich blood and plasma rush back into the area. You are flushing the tissue. This rehydration restores the elasticity of the shrink wrap, making it pliable enough to stretch again during your workout. If you roll, do it slowly to allow this fluid exchange to happen more effectively. Stretching the fascia causes micro damage. How do you repair it stronger and more flexible? You need the raw materials, the building blocks. Fascia is made almost entirely of collagen protein. If your diet is low in the amino acids glycine and proline, which you can find in bone broth and collagen powder, your body repairs the fascia with inferior, scar-like tissue. Furthermore, this process is completely dependent on vitamin C. Vitamin C acts as the cofactor that twists the collagen strands into a strong triple helix structure. Without it, the connective tissue is weak and brittle. Taking 10 to 15 grams of collagen with vitamin C, or lemon juice, an hour before your training can drive these nutrients directly into the tendons and fascia while you work them. Sometimes, the bag is glued shut. This is where deep tissue work or active release technique, also known as ART, comes in. Over years of heavy lifting, the fascia can develop cross links or adhesions, spots where the casing is literally glued to the muscle fiber. No amount of stretching will fix this. You need mechanical separation. Deep tissue work is painful because the therapist is physically tearing these microscopic adhesions. They are separating the muscle heads, like carving the definition between your bicep and tricep. This separation allows the muscles to fire independently and grow into their distinct shapes. If you want that 3D look, you need to carve out the space between the muscles, not just make the muscles bigger. Here is the doctor's verdict: expand the container. We spend so much time focusing on the content, the muscle, that we ignore the container, the fascia. But in physics, volume is limited by the container. If you feel stuck, if you feel like you are training hard but looking the same, stop trying to shove more into the tight bag. Spend some time stretching the bag. Painful? Yes. Effective? Absolutely. Let's expand your potential. I'm Dr. Levitas, helping you break out of your shell. Watch this video suggestion, it was especially picked for you. Also share, comment, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. It helps a ton with the algorithm. Remain tuned for future videos to empower your health and fitness journey. So, stay healthy, stay happy, and keep going.